With each cadence, lines form. Discipline clicks into place like bricks locking, simple pieces becoming an army. In armies of plastic and paint, courage is not in blood but in intention, the choice to stand shoulder to shoulder. Every banner is a promise. Follow this color, hold this line, become more than yourself. Leadership is a direction more than a rank, an arrow drawn for others to follow.
Orders travel faster on rhythm than on breath. The drum speaks what words cannot carry.
Precision is mercy. When every motion is known, fear has fewer places to hide. Symbols travel farther than sound. A banner can steer 1,000 steps with a single wave.
Clarity is kindness. Before battle comes order, and before order, intention.
And there we have it, the valiant drummer, signaling the dawn of a new day.
From signal to motion, 1,000 small choices align into one collective will.
And so the field wakes, not to chaos, but to cadence.
An army becomes eternal when its rhythm is larger than its fear. In the flutter of cloth lives memory, stories stitched into color, carried forward. A leader does not walk ahead alone. He lifts, and the army rises with him. The drum is breath, heartbeat, and thunder, one sound commanding thousands. Formation is music written on the earth, step by step composing order. Shadows remind us. Even symbols carry weight when lifted high enough. Resolve is not shouted, it is chosen in silence, when the weight of command rests on one hand.
Geometry becomes destiny. When lines converge, history takes shape.
Discipline is art. Every soldier a note, every line a verse of something larger. Sound becomes structure, the invisible hand aligning flesh and will. A flag is breath on fabric, yet it holds the weight of nations.
Leadership walks where it is most needed, within reach, within sight.
Respect is carved, not in marble, but in motion. One sound, echoing unity.
In rhythm, dust and duty rise together. Discipline teaches the body what the heart already knows. Stand, turn, endure.
Direction is given not in words, but in gestures carried by faith.
The rising sun casts long shadows across the landscape.
Forward is more than a direction. It is the promise that unity makes to itself.
Every step forward is written into the ground as history's first draft.
Symbols rise above dust to remind us of why the march began. Leadership is not above, but alongside, guiding with vision that sees both near and far.
The heartbeat of an army is not in silence, but in the steady call of its drum.
Order is drawn on the ground, each soldier a line in the map of unity. Direction is chosen with certainty, so that hesitation finds no place to linger. Effort is visible even in plastic, tension etched where resilience begins.
Welcome to the Battlefield Field Day.
Here, unity is not imagined. It is seen, heard, and felt. 1,000 steps thunder as one.
Strength is not in the blade, but in the steps that carry it.
A banner is a story too large for one voice, but not too large for one hand.
In the presence of courage, even silence becomes thunder.
The drum binds hoof and foot alike, keeping all in step to a single destiny. Unity shines brightest at the edges, where each soldier chooses again to belong.
Respect given and respect received. This is the contract of command. The drum carries more than rhythm. It carries the heart of the army itself.
Cymbals do not tire. They rally when hearts would falter. Welcome to the annual Battlefield Field Day, where strategy and teamwork are celebrated.
When unity marches, horizons widen. This is not just an army. It is a promise in motion.
Strength is not measured in numbers, but in the resolve within each hand.
Urgency is the pulse that transforms motion into momentum.
A banner does not slow. It rises higher when burden grows heavier. Leadership aligns heaven and earth, giving shape to courage. Form becomes force when geometry carries will forward. Speed is not chaos. It is discipline with urgency. To hold a symbol is to hold against storm and strain alike.
A single gesture can turn confusion into clarity.
When rhythm and symbol march together, destiny finds its form. Together, footsteps become a storm, reshaping the air above.
Leadership stands tall when the horizon blurs.
The drumbeat is thunder contained in wood and skin.
Symbols do not waver. They steady the ones who carry them.
Each soldier braces not against the storm, but with it.
A leader lifts not just steel, but the sky itself.
Even thunder finds its rhythm when guided by will. Symbols root armies into earth when storms seek to scatter them. The regiment stands ready.
An army's march is not steps alone. It is horizon carried forward.
Is both heartbeat and prophecy.
Symbols rise highest when shared by many.
When leader stands with symbol, the arming's spirit is whole.
This is not just a march. It is a promise, kept in unity, carried forward into history.